TUK, welcome back, mate. How you doing? Let me open Ableton, and then I can start producing music. Green Bean's in. How are you, Green Bean? What's new? A few minutes late coming on. Sorry, guys. Lost track of time. And I was working on like a little side hustle this morning, which I'm hoping will fuel LUCKYKAT to the next level, and then before LUCKYKAT takes care of itself. So sort of startup stuff, like entrepreneurial stuff. In fact, did I set it up? I think I did. Give me a sec. I think I set it up right. Give me 1 second. JCVA official. Sorry. I'm just seeing if I set up this TikTok account before I... Oh man. I can't see it. This is weird. Damn, I thought I set it up. Could have sworn it. Yeah, there it is. Oh, I did. Okay, cool. Yeah, follow this. I can't believe I missed the Boots and Cats demo. I can't believe you missed it. I had it all lined up as well. Stale White Bread demo came on, played you that. You lucky bastards. And then Boots and Cats. But it was right at the end of the Liverpool-Man City game, so, you know, I was just about to go, and then Green Bean, you left. You got one demo in, but yeah, Stale White Bread's pretty cool. That's actually a collab with Blind, who's a producer who's got 20 years under his belt, way more than me. So yeah, I really like him, he's a cool guy in Vegas. So we're doing that together, that's a collab. And actually the music for that video I put up yesterday for the Vault Radio mix I did, that's Just a Blip. That track is also with Blind as well. So we're going to be releasing a couple of tracks together soon. Anyway, what I was faffing around with this morning is a new little side project. Because, why not? As a few of you guys probably knew, how many people we got? I only got a few. So basically, when I was in San Diego, I was trying to get a startup going. I couldn't get it off the ground because COVID hit. And then I got into another startup, and because it was a COVID-related business, that obviously had its, like a window of opportunity, let's say. So I've been looking for just something that I can launch, which is going to be fun, but it could also help generate revenue for LUCKYKAT, and sort of where I don't have to go out and get a job and work with someone who I don't respect, which is often what happens. And I take them loads of good ideas, and they say, yeah, we'll talk to the board about that and bring it up at the next quarterly meeting. Of course, it gets forgotten. Anyway, this was a little thing that I came up with because it is mental health, right? Mental health, especially in men, is largely ignored. It's like a subject that is just ignored. So I wanted to do something that kind of supported men's mental health, but also men's mental health charities. And so I thought, well, what's this going to be? And so I decided to start a men's brand where a percentage of sales would go to support men's mental health charities and so on. So that's brewing at the moment. But anyway, it's called Jean-Claude Van Amsterdam, and I literally set up the TikTok this morning. So go check it out. I know there's nothing there. Go check out nothing. But yeah, if you guys can follow it, it's JCVA official. I literally just opened it this morning, so there's no content. But yeah, Jean-Claude Van Amsterdam. and it's going to be launching probably in the next couple of weeks. It's basically a men's subscription box with just cool products, but then a percentage of the revenue goes to, like I said, men's mental health. And the whole thing is really about raising the awareness for men's mental health. So yeah, JCVA official. Is this backwards? Do you guys see that backwards? Maybe. I don't know. That's probably coming through as LAIC. Whatever. But anyway, I'll put it in the comments just in case it's coming through backwards. But yeah, go give it a follow if you can, please, because that's gonna really be a fun little. Is it backwards? I thought it was backwards because everything else is backwards, right? So why not? That's stupid because people are gonna hold up phones, right? If they're sharing numbers or or I don't know, other photos. Let's see. All right, JCVA official. This iPad is JCVA official. That's it. All right, I just sent it in the chat, so it should be tagged. But yeah, it's JCVA. Jean-Claude Van Amsterdam is the brand name, which a lot of people have liked so far, like advisors talked to. Kind of funny name, but memorable. So yeah, but ultimately, yeah, Jean-Claude Van Amsterdam's kind of long for a username, so I thought JCVA is better. Dustin, yeah, it's backwards, man, just like You'll Never Walk Alone here. What other news? If you guys tuned in for the Liverpool Man City game on, when was it? Saturday. Thanks for joining, thanks for supporting that, because we hit 33,000 viewers, something like that. 15,000 likes, which is pretty amazing. So yeah, thanks for your support with that one. I think I'm going to probably do, I'll try and do every Liverpool game, but it depends, because the first game of the season is against Fulham on Saturday, and it is a 7:30 a.m. kick. 4:30 a.m. Pacific. Even though it's Phoenix where I am and it's mountain. I get really confused because I've lived in Austin, Central Time, never lived in Eastern Time. Then I went to Pacific Time in San Diego. Then I came to Phoenix and it's like, it's mountain time, but it's mountain standard time. MST, right? So sometimes it's the same as Pacific and sometimes it's the same as mountain. So it's super confusing. I've had like a lot of people, we've missed, like I've been early or they've been late for meetings because we're not quite sure what time zone I'm in. I wish it was simple and they just kept one for the year. But then again, I'm from England and we turn the clocks back in, back in winter forward in spring forward. Is that it? So we used to do it in England. It was a bit of a pain in the ass. But yeah. So yeah, hopefully more Liverpool games come in. Just because of the success of that stream. What else? LUCKYKAT TV, which I started doing on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/LUCKYKAT Most of my socials are just LUCKYKAT Music, so it's kind of easy to remember. Yeah, should be doing... I've switched to TikTok just because I'm getting loads more engagement and it's more fun, more chat. And tips and stuff. Virtual gifts are great with getting the studio upgraded. And so Liverpool games, LUCKYKAT TV, which is basically me in the studio making progressive house, electro house, EDM, kind of. EDM without being too cliched EDM. But it still makes you bounce. And then the thing is, it's like, I'm in Phoenix, so it's way too fucking hot for most of the year. Like 115, what are we today? This is going to be backwards if I show you, but let's see. We're on... Alright, so basically, this is going to, I think this is backwards, but you can probably see the numbers. 101, 101, 104, so really, 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 really hot. So that is why I'm inside most of the time at the moment, especially in the studio. But I have a ping pong table outside that I want to do this thing where it's basically Dave against the machine. Because my name's Dave, not LUCKYKAT, funnily enough. So it's going to be Dave versus the robot, or Dave versus the machine, whatever. But it's this kind of ping pong robot that spits balls at you at quite a fast rate. And I love ping pong. So when it's a little bit cooler, I go outside and live stream me against the ping pong robot, because I want to just play more ping pong, basically. Excuse to play more ping pong. And I don't know too many people since I moved to Peoria, because it's in Phoenix, because it's kind of weird. It's just a weird place to live. Like, people don't say hi, or invite the neighbors over for drinks. It's just kind of weird. It's not what I'm used to, but there you go. So yeah, me versus the ping pong robot, and then maybe I can get some people involved, and or even the missus, and we'll do a proper game rather than just me against the machine. But anyway, I thought that could be pretty entertaining. And the reason I got the ping pong table is, if you have done some stalking, I moved to the US in 2012, and I started a ping pong company called Uberpong, which I no longer own or have anything to do with. So no need to go support that. But that was really my first startup company in the US, and it did really well and just became a brand, pretty big brand. And I think actually this is just because I saw it in the background, and I was like, should I bring it out? Yeah, that's Phoenix for you, right? I don't know if it's Arizona for you, but it's definitely Phoenix. Actually, Flagstaff's cool, man. I went to Flagstaff. Everyone's like super chill, like Austin, and just welcoming. And I don't know, Phoenix is just, I think it's the heat. Maybe it's the heat. But anyway, going back to the ping pong business. I haven't got the paddles, but this is moving. I have to move the guitars a little bit here, so let's see. This is an old cover photo shoot thing for a magazine. It's an entrepreneur magazine in Austin called the Austin Phoenix, which is all going to be backwards, so don't worry about reading it. But that was my company. It got on the front page of an entrepreneur magazine when I was in Austin, so that was kind of fun. But these are the things I made, the custom ping pong paddles. So I did a Kickstarter campaign, raised $10,000 in 30 days, and it just kind of blew up into a big brand, big global brand. We sold in 65 countries. So now that's hidden behind my two guitars. But yeah, anyway, that's what I was working on for a bit, for like 5 years in the US before I did this. So anyway, I got a ping pong table from these guys who, I did this, I'm going into it a bit too deep here, but I did basically I helped to organize a celebrity ping pong tournament with the LA Dodgers, like baseball teams. So we had 11 tables around the bases at Dodger Stadium, and so that was pretty weird and cool. But yeah, anyway, one of the companies I teamed up with to get my sponsorship slot and table sponsor, they gave me a table, so that's still in the back. So I need to use it more. Need to use it. But anyway, who is that? Green Bean, who is that? It's me. That was me on the cover of the magazine. That was my business that I ran, ping pong business called Uberpong. Flagstaff is cool. Yeah, it is. Nice. Yeah, keep the likes coming. I don't want to push this too hard, but keep hitting the likes, because what we on 220 likes. Just keep hitting it, because we will get found. We will be found. We will be heard by TikTok's algorithm. So yeah, there you go. All right, let's get something on. I haven't chosen the project today. I'm kind of a little bit ill prepared, but I might even just jump around projects a little bit, just because I don't normally do that. There's a bit of pressure when you're on Twitch to kind of stick with one project, I feel, because like it's being filmed, whereas when it's like this, it's more chat and you can't see the screen, you can just hear the music. So it's kind of like, I kind of like it. I feel a bit more free to, sort of do what I would do if the camera was off, right? Just be kind of chill. There's this pizza place, Flagstaff, that one of the best. Oh, no way. DM me the pizza place, because I we'll be going up there before long because it's too hot in Phoenix and it's a little bit cooler up there. It's like 2.5 hours, I think. And what's really strange is I went to Denver really recently, which is an amazing city, but it's obviously the mile-high city, so it does kind of affect you a bit, like the altitude. But that was a mile high, and then I went up to Boulder, and that apparently where some mates were, like in the mountains almost, was 7,300. But down the road from here is Sedona is a little bit higher. Like Phoenix is not that high, but then you go up to Sedona, that's kind of getting higher, and then you hit Flagstaff. And Flagstaff, I think, is like it's higher than Denver. But they don't say Flagstaff the mile high city, right? Because it's the branding thing for Denver. But yeah, I was really surprised how high Flagstaff is. But then it makes sense because we got to the Grand Canyon and someone said it's 8 miles across, north of Flagstaff. It's 8 miles across, which is incredible, and it's a mile deep. So it makes sense that you're going to be over a mile high because it has to be. If it's a mile deep, you have to be over a mile high. So yeah, it sort of blows your mind just to think that down the road here you've got, it's like the equivalent of the Rockies in Denver. It's weird. Felix Canastuge, welcome back. Sorry, I'm terrible at pronouncing names sometimes. I'll just say Felix C. Welcome in, mate. Welcome in to the Cat Cave. Thanks for joining. All right, let's have a look at projects. What am I in the mood for? Because there's a bunch of, I got so many. The problem with, I guess, making so much music and having so many projects, like must have like 300 plus now, is I gotta try and just stick with one or at least a few. But I just get creative and I start sketching ideas down on Ableton, which is the program, and then I kind of just leave it. I leave it and come back to it later. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of wondering. Dark Knight Rises, I already did that. Stale White Bread got played. Boots and Cats, that's really close. That's probably the next single because I'm really close to finishing, mixing and well, it's mixed. I just need to master it, but that's almost done. And then Requiem for a Nightmare was the soundtrack for that lightning video on TikTok. That's a side project. That's not LUCKYKAT. I don't know what I'm going to call that. My name's Dave Lowe, so it could be D-Lo, but it's a bit J-Lo, isn't it? But D-L-O, maybe D-Lo, or put it under Catnap or something, or I don't know. I'll come up with a name, but it's almost certainly not going to be LUCKYKAT, actually. What have we got? This is a track called Hurry Sickness, which I produced a little bit ago. Just literally sketched it out. Let's see how it sounds, because I produce a lot and I kind of forget how it sounds. I'll open this up and just see. So what's pretty cool is when you produce a lot, especially like demos, not even demos, like sketches, whatever you want to call it, like loops. And then you forget about it, and it might be a few weeks or even a few months, and then you go back and you put it on, and you're kind of like, wow, this is good. This is good. I'm already into this. And I think that's maybe why I'm doing it is you leave it for a bit, come back to it. If it's still got that energy, it's like, yeah, okay, let's work on this. This could have that same energy with other people. So. Welcome back, Green Bean. Have you been macking and cheesing again? I got some stuff on the master channel here, but I was told not to do this, but if I take it off, it still sounds pretty good, actually, which means I'm doing something right. But then, if I put it on, it just kind of brings it alive. Alright, I'll actually keep it off because I'm trying to use the advice given to me by people who basically know what they're doing. They've been producing for like 10, 20 years. they do sync licensing deals, which is like you basically get placed on Netflix shows or movies. So it's like you got to really know what you're doing, and you got to have a reputation. And so these guys are telling me how to do this. I'm like, all right, let's give it a go. You know, you clearly know what you're doing. About to make more mac and cheese. Nice. I'm like, okay, mate. Enjoy your mac and cheese. Dustin Clausen, thanks for joining. Keep Green Bean. Smack the likes before you go for your mac and cheese. And then we'll do Boots and Cats. I'll make sure to play Boots and Cats before I finish the stream later. Boots and Cats demo is good. Dustin Clausen, yeah, nice to see you again, man. Thanks for, I think you were on the Liverpool Man City game, when was it? Saturday. So yeah, thanks for supporting that stream, because we hit 33,000 views, which is unbelievable, but just supporting. I think you've been on every stream, so I appreciate it, man. I'll be driving home from work, won't be able to chat, but I'll be here. Okay, man. How's the sound? How's that level? I know you drive, maybe you're driving now. Actually, no, you just typed that, so you probably, okay. Hi, Jessica. How's it going? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, nice. Sounds fine. Not too loud. Yeah, because I gotta be careful, like, especially when you're producing, you gotta like, you don't want to have it too loud, because then your ears get kind of desensitized to it. It's better to produce at a lower level. But I just want to make sure that it's not so low you can't hear it, but then it's not so loud that it will blow my ears. Hi, Jessica. Thanks for the likes. What's happening today? I'm producing this new track, by the way. Actually, I say this new track. I have just basically opened like a random track I sketched a little bit ago called Hurry Sickness, and it's inspired by everybody. I think it was basically everyone's like, whenever you text people or whatever, or WhatsApp, they're always like, I'm busy, I'll get back to you. Or like, why didn't you reply? Like, you read my message, but you didn't reply for like 2 days. And they're always like, oh, I'm busy. I'm always in a hurry. Like, I think a lot of people in the States have this, it's called hurry sickness, where you're not present, you're always kind of thinking too far in advance, or you're basically always hurrying because maybe you're not organized. So it's this whole like, I'm too busy to reply to you thing, and talk to my assistant to line up a time to chat by text. Like, nah. Anyway, hurry sickness. How creamy. So this is kind of like a good loop, but so far there's no... Are there any synths? No synths. What? Okay. That's kind of weird. Okay, I might come back to this one, just because there's no synths in there. There isn't. I could create some synth lines, but it's not that developed for this session, so it's like useful. Let me turn the fan on because it's. Turning the fan on because it's getting warm. It's getting warm in here. I almost feel like after the Liverpool Man City game at the weekend, I should do, instead of putting music as the category, I should just choose sport. Because clearly that was the one where everyone jumped on it. It's like, come watch the professional sports star LUCKYKAT produce electronic music quickly. All right, I think this is a monster. Can't remember if I don't think you guys have heard this yet. This is this, I think this is going to be a single, and it's a big track called Pendulum. Just the sounds, and it's just got this kind of nice haunting vibe. Let's see, where's the percussion? Where's the bass? There's the bass, nice. That synth sound is very electronic, but it's super cool. Just really nice and dark. It's like dark progressive house. Almost like minimal techno, I guess, but it's... Then you bring in the synths. Loads of synths, like 10 synths. Let's check the... Just loads of sounds I experimented with. Oh, that's a really... Yeah, I want to kind of higher kick, more mid-range. This might need saturation. Oh, there's saturator on it, okay. This one lets it come really cut through. Whoa! Oh my god, yeah, this is good. This is actually... this is actually better than I remember. This is probably from about 2 weeks ago, but I don't remember it being this, like having this kind of power, you know, it's... I feel like this is definitely a single. Actually, Autistic sent likes. Nice one. We're doing good. We're up to like 434 likes. So cheers, guys. Cheers, ears. Keep the likes coming, yeah. Don't be shy. Keep the likes coming because it helps this stream get found in the TikTok algorithm. So it's basically saying like, yeah, watch it. It's worth it. It's fun, useful, whatever. I mean, really, my goal with this is like, obviously to get closer to you guys, rather than just pumping music out and kind of just saying go buy it, which is kind of soulless and what a lot of people do. So you see that, yeah, you can kind of hear the process and see the process, but also you're seeing the track getting built from like the very beginning, which I think I've always liked that idea, which is why I followed a lot of artists doing that. And then yeah, it's just good. And then if you guys are producers and you know, it helps you to become better producers, that's also amazing. This is the key sound. This sound is here. Like that sound, this one. I'll solo it. Like that is the key sound. I think it's really, there's something about it. Just and then there's a sound. There's like a, where is it? Vocal one shot. This one. You'll notice in my songs I use a lot of vocal chops and one shots because I am not quite at the level with a label, like I am not on a big label. I'm not on a label, I have my own label, Catnap Music. At Cat, actually I'll put it in the thing. Because, why not? So then you can follow my label. But yeah, I'm at a point where I'm self-releasing, like I'm an independent artist. So, let's see, Catnap Music. Yeah, give Catnap Music a follow, guys, please. And actually, Autistic, thanks for the likes. But yeah, if you try and get vocalists, they'll either want a high upfront payment, or they want like a high percentage of the streaming revenue, whatever. So it ends up becoming kind of like awkward, and that's why I've been trying to sing more recently, like get the mic situation set up in here and starting to sort of play acoustic and do my own vocals, even if they're not great, because I can still affect them, you know, process them. So early on, it's a combination of that, just kind of save money and get things launched, and then also using vocal chops where it's just a little snippet of a vocal, but it's looped like this, and this sound all day long. Like I love this. I love it when I hear it. It moves me, but it gives it that kind of, it makes it more human, you know. Anyway, put it all together, a little bit human with electronics into this. Sweet, sweet. And then you can actually combine vocal chops like this. Get the two vocal chops. So you kind of, and then if you pan them left and right as well, it's like they're talking to each other, you know, again making it more human. Dustin, thanks for the likes, mate. Keep hitting it, because we're up to 453 already in like no time. So I feel like if we, what was, I think we hit 5,000, no more, we hit 15,000 on Saturday. But I think averaging about 1,000 to, you know, a few thousand a stream, which is really good. Just again, gets more people to follow and like it. And if you want to, if anyone wants to share the stream with their friends on DMs, that's great. Because if I do it, TikTok doesn't tell me who I've already invited, so it can double up. So it looks like spam if I'm sending like twice. So I'm kind of easing up on that, because I don't want to be annoying. Bring in some more synth layers. Actually, this is a good one. Oh yeah, this is also a good sound. If you strip this back, so it's, let's do these bass, listen to this. Not that one, it's this one. Just that little kind of effect in the background. This would be good for a little almost breakdown. That's great. And strip it. Just that. Pretty simple, but it's sidechain bass to the kick. Just giving it that pump. Kind of overused as a pump. Sidechain is a little overused. It can be overused and cheesy, but it's, if you do it right, it just gives movement, you know, it gives movement and energy, so it's all good. Alright, so let's see. There's a lot of synths. There's like 10 synths. which means, so I already feel like this is going to be a long track. Maybe like a this is like a 6-minute track, I feel. Alright, synth, I'm going to consolidate those. Let's see. Sorry, group those. And then I'll create a bus, group and bus bass. And then we got the vocal chops, Vox, sort of. I'd almost put those vocal things under effects, but at the same time you can kind of keep them as vocals. But then I don't know. Simplicity sometimes it's good to go. Maybe I'll just keep them as FX. FX bus. There we go. I always recommend. You can't see this, but on Ableton I always use the same coloring system to manage everything, just so it's consistent. It's just easy. And I'll do FX will always be pink, and then synths are red, bass is yellow, and then drums, let's get all the percussion together. Where's the perk? Go. Drum bus. Drum bus is turquoise. Turquoise. You know, Green Bean, it's a compliment, but I'm trying not to sound like deadmau5. Massively influenced by him, which is probably why it comes through a bit. Plus I'm using one of his kicks. So yeah, maybe that's it. If I take the kick off, it'll change it. But I don't know, like, see, when I hear that, I don't hear deadmau5. But again, it doesn't matter what I think, it's what you think. But I hear more, that's more like, I think that's more Eric Prydz. It's more kind of darker, progressive house. You know, I guess deadmau5 has produced a bunch of dark stuff, but it's, I don't know. I feel like there's so much great progressive house out there that, a world of progressive house, almost like Above and Beyond. Like if you go Anjuna Deep, this is like an Anjuna Deep kind of song, versus like Mousetrap. Wow, we jumped up 200 likes in like no time, up to 633. Alright, let's group the kicks. Kicks I like to group. Whoops. What happened? Okay, kick class. Kicks are dark blue. That's my kick color. Alright, so I want this one first, then my own. It's a custom kick I made. Let's kick one. Going through. This is a loop. Drum loop. That is, what is that minimal? Oh, okay. Oh wow. That's a minimal snare, wow, I guess. It's really soft. Finger snaps. I want to hear everyone clicking in time with that. Right, go. Get some soul in there. Dustin's going to be driving, clicking his fingers now. It's going to be all these drivers going by looking at him, clicking his fingers, thinking, what's he What's he doing? What's he clicking his fingers to? Some British dude in his studio. Making a song. Oh, sorry. That blasted on. Oops. If it shocked you, just know it shocked me even more. This is a Prydz. This is an Eric. It doesn't say it. It's not from a Prydz pack, but this is like an Eric Prydz kind of snare. I love snares like this. Big kind of big punchy snares, like you're actually playing in a rock band, or yeah, you just basically a rock band, and you're giving it your all. So that snare, I hope will be used in this song. Let's see, drum rack. This is probably where I got a little creative. Yeah. So I like using two things. Drum rack is Ableton's native drum rack. So you just pull in loads of percussion sounds from samples and bring it into there, and then you can kind of make your own kit. And then if you want to go sort of one step further, and where there's just better kits, better samples, Battery 4 is another one. I like to use that for, on some tracks, but for this one I just felt, what did I do? Played with the velocity. There's a velocity plugin, so it's making sure that when the percussion's hitting, it's not always the same. So it's kind of like what a human would do. Like they wouldn't hit the snare exactly the same each time, or the hi-hat. So I want to make it sound real. I want drums to sound real, or as real as possible. And then I added a bit of distortion, or what's it called, bit crushing, with this plugin. Sort of 8-bit, a little bit 8-bit video gamey. Take it off. Off's okay, kind of clean. But then if you want, you could do it for a part of the song, bring in this. It's just got that, like it's giving the sound a squeeze. Giving its bits a squeeze. Justin says, yes sir, click away. You've been clicking. Alright, that's kind of hectic, but it could work. Alright, what we got here? We have... Oh. Just loads of snares. I was probably auditioning here and got a little too crazy, but that's okay. No harm in having them in. You can always cut them. More finger snaps, finger click. Do you guys say finger snaps or finger clicks? I would say click. Like in England, I'd say clicking, but in the US, I hear snaps and clicks, or probably snaps actually. I love how Greenbean announces his consumption of mac and cheese. Must be some really good mac and cheese if you comment on it. Snaps. Dustin says snaps. Wow, that's almost like a clock ticking. Like a heavy finger snaps. There are 3 different finger snaps. Just. Alright, and then one more we're going to ride. Oh, two more rides. So, oh yeah. This is a good ride. I like rides like this. If you can hear it, turn it up a little bit. I like that kind of ride because it's almost like it's got, again, it's like it's an electronic sample, but it sounds like it's a bit human because it sounds like someone's going. Like they're almost tired, like they're running, and I don't know, I like sounds like that. Plus, if you use that, like on its own it might sound kind of good, but if you can combine it, if you often combine it with sounds, that's where you should experiment. Is combine it with a bunch of sounds, like percussive sounds or even synths, and it can completely change. Like the combination changes the sound completely. This is right too. This isn't as good. That one's better because it's got that you hear it? That's sort of more traditional. Dark bass. Dark sidechain bass. There's loads of clicking here, probably because I'm using LFO tool. Yeah, I am. And I'm not smoothing it, you gotta use the smooth setting. Now that helps it, see. You gotta just literally adjust the... It's just doing the same thing. It's not too bad. Oof. Good sound. Again, this is more kind of dubstep bass house, but I like that in this track, it just works. Let's get it in. Just a big, like, it's just big, very impactful, kind of soundtracky. And then I threw this in as a kind of justice versus Jaws. I don't know if I'll use that. It sounded okay at the time. Alright, and then onto the synths. Bloody, there's a lot of editing here. I'm literally hearing the tracks, individual tracks, and let's see. Why is the stream frozen? You guys, it seems to be okay this end. Yeah, I think I noticed on previous streams that it would sometimes kind of buffer a bit. So just let me know. Yeah, let me know if it's how it is, and if it goes down. I'm just going to turn this a bit. Try to get this a little closer. All right, then I'll be closer to the speaker as well. Is that good? How's that? A bit better. Yeah, let me know if it freezes again. There's not a lot I can do about it. I'm in like middle of nowhere, Phoenix, kind of suburbs, like next to the desert. So we do have like issues with phones and internet. More phones actually than internet. But if the missus is doing some stuff with her work in the other room in her home office, if she does a lot of Zoom calls, so if she's streaming through that, it could be not throttling, like limiting my bandwidth. So, and I can't exactly go in there and say, can you hang up on your client, because I'm streaming on TikTok, and I think I'd lose that battle. It's just beautiful. Synth porn, isn't it? Synth, just lovely, heavenly, reverb-filled synths. Oh, all day. I could basically listen to that sound like for too long. I find it quite calming and meditative. So it's, again, going back to the whole mental health thing, not just for Jean-Claude Van Amsterdam, but my own, like, really LUCKYKAT. The whole thing, it's about raising awareness for mental health. Jean-Claude Van Amsterdam is men's mental health, because it's a men's subscription box and men's products, so whereas LUCKYKAT obviously is not, it's not specifically, but it's it's a broad mental health thing. So yeah, a lot of these sounds, like I'm not just thinking, how can this move you emotionally, but I'm thinking, can this, like, you know, I said it before, it's like music for me, like making music is like my therapy, like music is my therapy. Sound therapy, if you like. And so I just figure if I make music that sort of, I don't know, like calms or inspires or like it emotionally moves me, then it's gonna do the same for someone, like for other people. It's just like how humans are wired up, I guess. Like if it works for one, it's gonna work for many more. It's just a case of getting it out there. Yeah, like synths for me, synths done right. Oof. X has joined. Hang around, guys, because I know TikTok can be a bit like Tinder, where it's just like. But hang around, chat. Talk to Greenbean and TUK if he's in. Dustin Clausen's in, or Clausen, or Clausen, because it's like Santa Claus, same spelling. These guys are cool. They're on like every chat, it seems, or every live stream, and just really supportive people and positive. That's the key word, positive. You're all positive people. I try and be as positive as possible. I'll have my negative days like anyone, but either those days I won't stream, or I just will, you know, try and not be negative on the channel or whine about stuff that's out of my control. So yeah, let me know how the streams have been, because this is like stream 5, I think, and I've done Twitch before, but I've only done my live sessions. I haven't had the mic on. I haven't talked to people like this, so this is kind of new. It's like a new thing. And a few months back, I was like kind of terrified of doing this, because I just was. Having gone through a lot of stuff, I just didn't have the confidence to do it. I was scared shitless, and I didn't want the world to hear my music, you know, and the live process. I didn't want to have my face on the camera. I didn't think my voice was going to come through and resonate. I don't know. So I hope I hope you enjoy these streams, and like you're liking the music, you're liking the chat, and hopefully the music's moving you a bit. And then obviously you guys will be the first to know when it drops and is released, so you can go stream it, buy it, whatever, support it. Come see me live. I have I'm looking good for a show in Phoenix in October, like a Halloween show, my first kind of proper show. Got asked to play this like mini festival, so it's kind of exciting. And then I got another one. I got an email today, and I got excited. It was like, hey, we found your profile. We want you to play this mini festival. And then I did, you know, if I sense BS or maybe scam, I'll just drop it in Google, see what's happening, you know, whatever. And anyway, I found some scam stuff on it, and it looks like it's bogus. So it's annoying, because that would have been good. But hey, you know. I think that's the music, you know, the music. You gotta be careful in music. So I've heard from people ahead of me, there's a lot of scammers, you know, trying to take advantage of people like me and people like you. So this sound, you gotta really tame it, because it's kind of a little harsh, but it just goes so well with the song. Z joined. Hey Z, how's it going? Feel free to drop any questions you have about what I'm doing. I'm programming on Ableton, and this is a new song. It's like a demo, sketch, whatever you want to call it. I'm just playing around with the loops that I've created before I get into arranging it and creating a full song. So it's like very early demo almost, called Pendulum. But yeah, any questions, let me know. Or if you want to like follow me on any of the channels so you can see this live, like Twitch, just hit me up. kind of easier to do it like this, where it's not on Twitch. Oh, Dustin, yeah. Oh, Claws, yes, it is Claws. Claws and Dustin Claws. Okay, cool. Nice. Dustin, thanks for the likes, mate. We're up to 693. Yeah, I wouldn't normally have this many synth parts, but there is 6 and 5. There's 11 synths in this song, all different patches, all for different presets. Some of them I've created, some of them I haven't, but there's 11. It's a lot. That's a lot. So basically, that's 11 synths. Then I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 FX. So we're at like nearly 20. Then bass 24, 20. We're up past 30. Probably about 40 tracks here in the song, so this is like unusually high because I like minimalist producing and making sure the parts, like, there's less in the song so you hear the parts more and they kind of punch through. This is the vocal effects shot, and then what is that? How do you describe that sound? So I don't know. Let's put FX1. That's almost a boxed effects. Just even though it might not be, it feels like it's vocal related. Where is this sound from? Oh, I'm using a trigger gate. Okay, take off the gate. So that's the original sound. And with the gate, see how it's opening and closing the gate? So it's giving it that kind of side chaining pump, or it's just kind of like it's giving it movement. So yeah, gate, side chain, compression. That's also very Justice and Daft Punk, almost 2010 French new disco. Good sound. I'll just do FX. FX is fine. Drill FX. Oh, okay, yeah. Drill FX. I don't love that sound actually. Maybe cut that later, but it's fine. All right, so how to start the song. This is like, I guess, the most important part. But I almost feel like, let's see. I typically want to go with a beat, like a, what do you call it, top line? Tops. Top line percussion, then bring in the kick. Sometimes bass, sometimes synth. I'm on espresso. I think the missus made some espresso, so hopefully this kicks in soon, because I started after I kind of rushed my lunch. So yeah, I'm flagging a bit. It's the post-lunch lull. Green Bean's funny because he likes his mac and cheese. And then he'll kind of go and come back. I really like that you say back. because I could just be talking to you. And you're on a mac and cheese escapade, a mac and cheese crusade, and I'm just talking into the ether. You finished the mac and cheese. How was it? What did I have? I had like basically a tortilla, because I love Mexican food. Swiss cheese, ham, mayonnaise. What else? Then some chips, some like nachos with some hummus. It was a little bit of a mix and match, but yeah, it's good. The mac and cheese saga, mate. That should be the name for my debut album. The mac and cheese saga. I'll get you in the liner notes. Credit. Album title credit. Green Bean 75. Guys, if you can, if you're out there just watching, I don't know how many people are on, but can you invite your friends if you like the stream? Just like DM them, invite your friends. If you feel this would be fun and valuable for them, like electronic music production, chat and listens to music. And because I was going to do the usual like sharing with people, but it's, you know, I don't want to DM too much and appear spammy, because one girl came, I think I told you one girl came through and she said, yeah, I got that message twice and it looks a bit like spam. So I said, you know, TikTok doesn't tell me who I already invited, so sorry. And she's cool about it, which is great. But I'm trying really hard not to like spam people, because that sucks. Spammers, I get spam all the time and it sucks. Cut all the high end from the synth, so it's literally just low. I feel like this is almost... Actually, you know what? This feels like... How about this? I think this song... Alright. Give me a Lucky Cat fist if the song should start with this vocal chop. Just start like that. Because I just feel like I'm always thinking like, how does a song start? Because I don't want it to just be, it's very easy to say, hey, let's start the song like this. Actually, that's a hi-hat. Kick. You can't see me kicking. Dustin Clawson does the rock sign. The rock sign will do. Yeah, I feel like when you start where it's kind of trebly and thin and there's no bass, and then you drop the bass and the kick in, there's a nice contrast. We got a fist and a rock sign here. All right. I just feel like that's. Plus, it's got some nice delay on it. What have I put on it? Simple ping pong delay, cut the low frequencies, side chain for movement, and then let's see what this does. Ooh. This is a beat repeat vocal chopper tool that I got on Ableton. I was just messing around. Like some of the Ableton free tools, I say free tools, you pay for it obviously, but it's included in the package. But it's kind of an interesting one. Maybe not off the bat, because I feel like if you keep it the same note, or just that. Yeah, that is literally how the song's starting, so you guys voted for it, and I agree. So let's whack it in. Alright, that's how we start the song. Now, other elements that are not bass, not kick, to give it some Come on. This, I've not done anything with this, and you can tell, because the sample is okay, but it needs to be tweaked. Let's see. This, I feel like it's, I don't know, let's see. Cut the trend. That's the thing, like, EDM, I feel a lot of EDM is overproduced. So you get, this is too much reverb, it's flooded with, it's just overproduced. And I like doing the opposite, so you cut the transients, so this is the original sound for the percussion, but I like to just cut the transients right back. So it's just tight, it's like really tight. So there's this, it's like, because the space is limited, you know, there's no reverb filling it, it makes it more dramatic, and then you can always fill that in later to like make the song fill out. Dylan Santana, I think that was, popped up. Thanks for joining, bud. Dustin Clausen, thanks for the likes. Green Bean, actually tomorrow. Okay, bye mate. Thanks for jumping on and helping us to get to 1,400 likes in not long. You guys, see you soon, man. Thanks for joining again. I wonder if this, if I go backwards like a reverse track. No. That does not work. Alright, let's try the ride. Okay, this drum loop needs to be affected. It needs to be way more raw. Okay, got that in mono. I feel like this needs saturated. Actually, not saturated. No. Needs byte plugin. All right, let's look for drums. Drums. Crush drums. Glorious Crunch. Some of the preset names are great. Bass polyester. Just giving it a little bit of bite. Okay, that's getting there. I can probably cut that over, what, 10? Does it go? Yeah, say 10. Keep it nice and tight. Hopefully this isn't too repetitive. This is kind of part of being a producer. You just gotta often play just loops and experiment with sounds, and it's just It's over and over and over. And then when you hear the final track, you're like, oh my god, that started. That's how that sound came about. Pokemon Go joined. Thanks for joining, bud. How's your day going? Working on a new song here called Pendulum, and it's got some really nice energy. So that's why I'm going to make it into a single, so that you can hear it and the energy will be transferred. Pokemon Go. It's a hello from Pokemon Go. How's your Monday going? These frequencies. Did I just wait a sec? Did I mirror that? Oh no, I didn't. Weird. Okay. Through 2 counties in 45 minutes, I was able to stream the whole show in Australia. I read that as 2 hours 45 minutes. I was like, are you in the future? Are you listening to me in the future? But no, I get it. Through two counties in that time. Okay, yeah, sorry. Again, I was like, counties. I was thinking like English counties, which is like a state. It's funny, I've been in the States for like over 10 years, and sometimes I revert to British mode. 2 counties, 45 minutes. Wow, that's great. Damn, you got a good phone provider. How was the drive? And what counties? Can I ask what counties you went through? What state are you in? Pokemon Go says, my day's going so far, so good. Yeah, that's good to hear, man. What's making your day good so far? My day's going good because I'm streaming, I'm chatting with you guys, I am producing a new song, which I kind of stumbled upon. It's a demo from 2 weeks ago, just sketching it, and it's like, wow. It's good. So that's why I'm showing you guys my process, or at least like making the song from scratch. And apart from that, I am doing good. I'm here for another couple of hours. I got to leave in about 2 hours. Kenosha and Racine, never heard of these places. In Wisconsin, okay, yeah. I haven't done Wisconsin. I've done Illinois, Chicago. So are you in? Wait a minute. Are you at the top of Lake Michigan, sort of north of Chicago? Is it? I think it is. So no, we're just north of New York, dummy. Ignorant Brit. Wisconsin. Should I come visit? I was gonna say, should I come visit? I like traveling. Should I come play a show in Wisconsin? This is what's going to happen. It was kind of brewing a while back. People like me, independent electronic music producers, and any music producer, it's going to be like Crowdtilt, that like Kickstarter crowdfunding thing. It's going to be like Crowdtilt. It's going to be, never mind like the booking agents, the venues, the managers, all that crap. It's going to be direct to fans. You want me to play in Wisconsin, get 50 people or 100 people, say 100 people in Wisconsin together, then come to me. I'll call, or hook me up the venue. I'll call the venue and book it, knowing that there's fans there ready to watch, and then I'm in and I come play. But I think that's probably already happening in music. But it's very high risk because there's a lot of booking agents out there who are scumbags, and they'll take the money and run. A lot of venues won't pay you. Just a lot of scumbags in the music industry. So fans are not necessarily scumbags. They want to hear your music and they support you. So that's probably how it's going to work. Tomorrow is my birthday, so I'm pretty... Oh, nice one. Pokey, happy birthday for tomorrow. Do you have any good plans? What are you doing to celebrate? Watching my stream, if I'm streaming. Kidding, just kidding. Or am I? Happy birthday. Oh, thanks for sharing the live as well. Yeah, Dustin, north of Chicago. Okay, sound. South of Milwaukee, okay. Yeah, I sort of know where you are, because I've done Chicago. I'd like to go up there actually, I'd like to keep, I think, I don't know if I've told you this, but I had this, anyone heard of like a natal chart reading? It's basically astrology, which I didn't used to look at or care about. And there have been a few things happen in my life where I'm like, okay, I'm open-minded to this, and sort of, you know, I learned a lot from doing it actually. About, it's super cool. There's a map of the world, and it shows where you're born, and then it shows all of the places in the world where you will thrive, right? That you will succeed. You know, like coordinates, like longitude, latitude line, you know what I mean? Like longitude, latitude lines, and then find the places where you'll succeed. Anyway, Chicago is one of them. I was told Chicago is going to be a very important place in my life. And when I've been there twice, so luckily I've already been twice, and I felt that when I went, it's a really special place, but I didn't know why. So maybe in music, that's supposed to be where I have an HQ, or I don't know, maybe I have a place there and I play loads of shows and come back here, I don't know. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Thanks. Yeah, going to a county. Oh, going to a county fair. Yeah, they're always fun. I went to one in Austin, Texas when I used to live in Austin. You go into the fair on Saturday, and I'm going to see Blue Oyster Cult play. Are you really? They're still around. Nice. I thought they were actually. Yeah. Don't Fear the Reaper. Are they more? Is that more cowbell? Wait. Yeah, they're the more cowbell band, right? On SNL. Famous song that. That's a cool little band to see though, because they've done, yeah, they've been around. They've been around and stuck around, so that's going to be a good show. X joined. X, how are you? Drop a random question, AMA style if you want, or just tell me what you're doing today. Or tell me how it sounds. Have you heard of Summerfest, World's Largest? Summerfest? World's Largest Music Festival? No. Should have heard of it. Hundreds of artists. No. Get me on the lineup. Summerfest, good name. Simple name, good name. But the world's largest, you sure about that? I guess, like, what's the competitor? Well, and also how do you define festival? Because the Notting Hill Carnival technically is a festival, and that has 1 million people on the streets of London. That's a lot of people. Berlin Love Parade, same thing. I think that has even more, a few million people. So I've only been to the Notting Hill Carnival. Liverpool is the best. You'll never walk alone. Welcome to the stream. Were you on the stream on Saturday when we hit 33,000 viewers? That was pretty cool, wasn't it? Like stream 4. All right, this is being weird. This is being weird. Okay. All right. Milwaukee Lakefront every year, 3 August, 12 stages. Wow, it's a lot. Yeah, that is big. 3 weekends. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll do Chicago and then come up to Milwaukee and check it out. I think at the moment it's about like affording it. It's like travel's expensive in the US, and then you get a car. Like we went to Denver, me and the missus, and it was like ridiculously expensive for flights, accommodation, food, gas, everything, car rental, like everything was expensive. And so I'm getting to a point where it's like I either gotta have like business, you know, there's like a business, something business related there, or I have a show, you know, like a show will get me up there. But there's got to be a reason, or there's got to be, not a reason, but you know what I mean, like I got to be able to afford it, or it's got to pay for itself kind of thing. Whoa, Prid snare. I like Prid snares because they're They've got bass. The snare with the bass. The snare with the kick. Listen to that low end. We're at 50 hertz here. Normally where you sub bass or bass is kicking in, or basically your low frequencies. There's a lot of low there. Oh, sorry. That's out. I'm done with that sound. It's piercing, it's shrill. I don't like it. Me no likey. How'd you come up with Pendulum for a title? You're building a song around an idea. You know, I got multiple ways of coming up with a song title. So I don't. If I was just making a track, right, and I hadn't saved it, and I knew Ableton wasn't going to crash, like I knew 100% Ableton was not going to crash, I would be working on the song first, and then maybe the title would come. Because I've had so much stress with Ableton 11, if I got an idea going and it normally happens pretty quick, I'll go to a spreadsheet on my phone, like a Google Drive doc, and in that doc there's probably about now like 150 names for songs, and I'll literally just go like scroll down until I get one that feels like, not just feels like how it started, but where it could go, and I'll name it almost immediately. So if I'm making something from scratch, I'll just name it immediately. And I almost never change the name. It's never like a sort of working title, like a movie. So I started doing it because I would get really far into a project and it would crash and I'd lose everything because I hadn't named it, right, or I hadn't saved it. So yeah, a lot of the time I'm just picking, I'll be watching a movie, or there'll be a quote in a movie, or maybe I hear some lyrics in a song and I'm like, it's pretty cool. Sort of joking before to Green Bean, because I said like the mac, you know, he likes mac and cheese, and I said the mac and cheese escapade or crusade, whatever it was, and he goes, the mac and cheese saga. So I said that should be the name of the album. So that's the kind of thing where I mean, not that I'm going to use that one, but I'll just hear something and be like, that's a really good name for a song or an EP or whatever. Pendulum sounds very progressive. Yeah, it's kind of deep, dark progressive, but not too dark. It's almost like it's kind of like my songs. I would say there are some bouncy, bubbly electro house songs that kind of like, you know, you'd sort of say like all positive, like a positive bouncy song, more EDM, plur, all that. But there's plenty like this that I haven't released where it's like, it's kind of dark. There's an element of darkness to them, but there's light. There's a lot of light shining through, kind of thing. And a lot of times I'll have a dark section countered with the light, if you know what I mean. So it's not all dark. It's not kind of just techno and dirty, filthy basement, Berlin basement techno. Nothing wrong with that. I find it can be, if you listen to it too much, especially if you're not in the club at 3 a.m. and you listen to that and it's a sunny morning at 9, it's a bit, doesn't quite, you can get a bit nagged out by it. So yeah, Pendulum, how did I come up with this one? I think with this, it was, where is it? Just trying to find it. It was one of these. I think it was one of the drum effects sounded like a, I can't find it, but I'll find it. But it sounded like, it just sounded like a clock ticking or you know, a kind of metronome thing. But it was, I thought, I've done a song called, you know, I've got a demo called Metronome, I think, and then so I thought Pendulum, right? It's just Pendulum, and then it just, it's kind of weird, but the song, I'll sort of think of the name, or it'll be a sound that triggers the name, or a name that triggers a sound, and then the song will build around that idea. There isn't necessarily anything specific that's happened in my life around that, but it's just it's more of a feeling, like it's like the sounds that are coming from a place that was maybe dark, but again, there's hope in there. Like that's the thing, like I always want my songs to have, if it's a dark song, I want the song to have hope as well. Like you feel like by the end you've got hope rather than despair. Like that's really important, because if the song just fills you full of despair, then it's not good. Anyway, where are we at? Finger snaps. Oh no. Bipolar snare. These snares are just piercing. That's better. Okay, these snares are a little better. That's just, I don't like that snare. I'm trying to, for some weird reason I'm attracted to these sounds, but it can be just a little too piercing. Wish I had friends to share with. I'm on a musical island in my groups. Yeah, I know exactly how you feel. It's, yeah, unless you go to like a music city. Like I was in Austin for 5 years, and that was just amazing. But if you're not, there's plenty of reasons why you might not be. It's hard to find that community, or just, yeah, kind of like-minded people, right? Even shows, like going to shows, like you might see like a show in town and you haven't got people who are into that music. I mean, I had that a lot actually in London. Weirdly, like the world city, right? And there I was into electronic music, but all my mates were into indie rock and roll. So, a bit of a tough one, that. So it was either go with the missus or sometimes go on my own. Finger snaps, I'm going to cut everything below 500. Pretty much. Let's see. Have I got any EQ on this now? Yeah, this needs... Yeah, Austin is all about the music, great culture. They call it the live music capital of the world. So yeah, there is a big scene. I got a little bit snipey and I called it the Led Zeppelin cover band capital of the world. Because every other bar is playing Led Zeppelin, whether it's on the speakers or it's bands covering. There's a lot of cover bands, sadly. But original music, there's still enough original music there. Electronic music, not well represented. It's more like Texas swing, country, and rock, blues a little bit. There's a jazz bar, which was alright. Just needs more electronic music. Bass is EQ'd. This one is not. So, let's see. Yeah, country, if you get to know me, country's the only genre pretty much that I cannot stand. Even when Avicii tried to fuse it with EDM, I just found it, kind of made me want to laugh a little bit. Obviously Johnny Cash, country, like that's pass. That'll do. But yeah, country. Especially, I mean, I'm in Phoenix, there's too much of it. Texas had a little bit. San Diego, none. Here, Phoenix, oh my god, it's like everywhere. You hear it in. I went to the gas station this morning, and literally the speakers in the gas station playing country music, and I'm pumping, and I'm literally like, what the fuck is this shit playing? And and then I hear this little cough, and I sort of look around the thing. There's this little woman there that I hadn't seen, and I was like, I'm really sorry, I didn't know you were there. And yeah, I hate country music, sorry. And she sort of laughed, so it was a laugh of like, I know what you mean, rather than like a laugh of like, why don't you like country music? Right, bass. I can cut everything above like 1.5 on this one, because it's sub. Yep. Wow. Some serious boosts there in the bass. Alright, this one, what's the sound? By the way, the acid test is, you go to, so I have two kids, 6-year-old and 3-year-old, and if I'm producing and the door's open, or, you know, I mean, even if I'm playing demos, whatever, if they, like, and this has happened many times, they'll come in and they'll start like singing or humming, or, you know, they've got the melody basically from one of my songs in their head, and they'll come in and they'll be like, do, 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 do. I'm like, what's that song? It sounds like one of Daddy's songs. I'm like, yeah, it is. It's really good, I like it. And then they'll go, it's better than what's playing out of Alexa. I think that's the acid test. If kids are humming it, it's getting in their heads, then you're making the right stuff. Boosting in the presence range, which I believe is like 1 to 2.5K. It's basically when you listen to a song, like your ears will be almost tuned or naturally gravitate towards the 1 to 2.5K range. So yeah, get your most important stuff in that range. Those stuff you want to get heard, like synth, like these synths. I'll boost in that range, and then I'll cut everything around it. Cut the low end. Cut the super high, cut everything above about 7, just so it's... I've been accused of like cutting too much mid-range recently, so I gotta remember to keep that boosted, or not cut it too much even. That sounds a little harsh, but it's really good. I love that sound. Absolutely beautiful. The future is now. It's a basic, that's a pad really. Yeah. So, should I just put a pad? Yeah, that's a pad. I labeled it wrong. Shoot, okay. This is why I shouldn't put numbers, because then if you delete one, then the whole thing is changed. Dustin, yeah, man, it's, I don't know, British rock, British indie rock and roll, they're writing about stuff that's kind of like melancholic, it's sad, or it's there's pain in there, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I feel it more, I feel the pain. Country music, it's sort of, I don't know, it's always like moaning about nothing. Like my combine harvester broke down, or I was chewing some hay and I nearly choked. Had to go get a glass of water from the well That's the song. It's just like, I wasn't raised like that. It doesn't really, I can't relate. I'll never relate to that. But, I mean, but you say that Phoenix and I look at you like you're wearing a white pointy hat. Actually saying that, you might see that in Phoenix. Yeah. Welcome to Phoenix. That's why I don't go out too much. Stay in the studio. Stay in the studio. Where's the EQ? Where's the EQ? Alright. Pads. Mid-range. Then we go on to the lead synths. So let's see what this EQ is. Alright, so this is definitely 200 to, this is quite tight. I like that. We cut the high end. Probably to, out there, it's like 7K. Stranded on 1,400 likes, guys. Keep hitting that like button. Let's get found. Let's get found on TikTok. Just like on Saturday, we had 33,000 people found us. This is a little bit more of a chilled one than Saturday. See, that sounds just a little too, the high frequency is a bit too harsh. Cut that back to about 5, but keep the core ones at about 1.1. So probably go down to like 500. It's like quite a narrow frequency range, but it sounds better like that. Alright, then we've got Synth Lead 3. Very similar thing. Cut up to about 300 and then cut to super narrow frequency range. Keeping it nice and tight to allow other instruments to, like, giving them their space. Sharing the frequency range here. And then Synth Lead, let's see this, I feel like this octave is too high. Let me bring this down. No. I'm at F4 here. I'm using these blue light glasses because I'm staring at this studio monitor for so long. It can kind of mess your eyes up. So I'm trying these glasses, but I don't know if they work. Sometimes makes it feel worse. It's almost slightly oriental. sound. Again, it's just a little bit too high. It's because I've not cut anything, that's why. Okay, go right up to like 300 and cut the highs. There we go. It's better. Instantly better. Boost the gain. Maybe cut the highs a little more. To like 2.5. Who's texting? See if I can get one of my mates on TikTok on the stream. Okay. Alright, let's see if he's see if I can get him on. He's a big fan. And actually got me connected to the Vault Radio thing. This is really cool. To do that mix. You guys heard the mix? Dustin, are you still on? Dustin Clausen. Have you listened to the Mix Club mix on Vault Radio in Scotland? It's on the YouTube channel. In fact, anyone listening, go to... Here, I'll put it in the chat. Go to officialluckykat.com and check this. Check my new mix out, which is my best yet. And it's got kind of like some funny David Attenborough style dialogue in there, which seems to have gone down quite well. So yeah, give it a listen. I just put it in the I put it in the comments. Anyone who's watching, just click on that. It goes through to like a, what do you call it? One of those Linktree style pages, just with all my links. But it's embedded in there. The video, well, the mix is embedded. Yeah, it's getting really good reviews from their community of listeners. Alright, Fox 1, that's it, done. This one's not. Vocal chop. Can almost do a high shelf here, keep the got this weird little sound. What is that sound? Is that on... Is that the effects? No, it's no effects. We've got 1,500 likes, guys, which is amazing. Keep hitting the likes. Feel free to drop any questions about like the song I'm producing, what I'm programming on, or anything that's on your mind. It doesn't have to be music related, actually. Just like general chat is cool, but I mean music is always good. All right, so I'm gonna have to. Let's just edit this a little bit. What is making that sound? Oh, because I pitched it up 2 cents, so I might have to do... Oh no, the gain this way. So if I do an envelope and drop it... oops. If I do that, that should help. So if you listen to the before and after, this is just a quick one, but this is the original sample I used. And if you can hear that little clicking at the end, it's because in the sample, it's like I've kept the envelope to 100% to the end, and then I've cut it just before that, so it's kind of going full volume to nothing and then back up, so it's causing like a little clicking sound. So what I've done is I kind of cut the envelope from 100 to 0 near the end, so that when it restarts, it's gone. So it kind of like eases that, creates like a seamless loop then. It's way better. And then if you put the two together, so then you get the, almost like a cool vocal siren. Okay, where have we got on this one? Dustin, thanks for all the likes, man. This is a very, very complex sound that really moves around, so it's difficult to EQ. The high frequencies are way too high, it's kind of piercing. I also turned it up a bit. Let's get this fan on. Alright, so the highs are controlled a bit there. Let's move around a lot though. Just a little piercing, even with the highs cut. What is causing that? It's expander. So what is this plugin? Oh yeah, okay. You can't see this, but it's this plugin I got somewhere. I think there's a free one called Expander. It gives it a lot of texture, but highs are high, the highs are too highs. Maybe a bit. Oh, okay, there we go. Just controlling it. Weird how the highs are cut and it's still sounding like the highs are there. The culprit. The culprit is Effect Rack. Thanks, Dustin. Yeah. I mean, I've done it on Twitch, but Twitch is just, it can get like very CPU intensive. So it's just crushing. You get like some buffering and stuff, but then you see like the screen. But like you're in the car, right, driving, so you couldn't have been watching it too closely. So this is kind of like a different thing for me, a different approach. So you can hear it, but you don't necessarily, and you can hear me talking, but you don't necessarily have to watch the screen. Hi Zan, how you doing? Where are you joining us from today, and what's been the highlight of your Monday so far? And thanks for joining Star with a star, Star Squared, Starlight Express. you doing? How you doing? So this effect rack is, yeah, resonance. There it is. No. I'm trying to work out what's causing it to go so high. Effect rack, mix, cycle. There it is. So it's just layering sounds, really, like creating like kind of sound design, I guess. Okay, that's much better. Tame the highs. That's actually really cool. Like, again, you could. There are people who do this for movies and TV shows. Like they'll be like, find a sound that makes it feel like you're on a foreign planet, like on Mars or something. So then they'll come up with something like this. Instead of it being part of a song, it'll just be the sound effect. So I keep getting these random alerts. Zanny, you still there? I just saw your high. Okay, that's effects. That one's very narrow, and that's the drill effects. I don't think this is going to stick. Maybe. Maybe. We'll keep it there. Keep it there for now. Alright, so what we got? The Vox and the... What was the other one? Oh yeah, the drum loop. These are the ones that I wanted to start with. So, I always do this. I always make the same mistake going into projects. Alright, so let's do that. Yeah. There's a lot of tracks here. So let's get the loops. Wait. Okay. Drum loop. Dustin, did you just change your profile photo? You're right about the acting for a bit, yeah. Yeah, I've had a couple of people say, I know you're British, but do you know David Attenborough? How'd you get him to do that? And it was, obviously it wasn't David Attenborough, because David Attenborough wouldn't say what he said. But yeah, I thought it was cheeky, and I thought it perfectly it got my personality through perfectly in the mix from the beginning, and then the mix was like basically me, and then it had 4 LUCKYKAT tracks in there as well, so that was good. So I felt like it was the best mix I've done, because it was a LUCKYKAT mix, even though there were other artists in there who I respect, and other people want to get, other people don't know me, so it's easier to get to know LUCKYKAT through That Our Life or Swedish House Mafia or Above and Beyond, whoever was on the mix. Jose Nunez, I think, was on there. Hybrid, over on near the end. So those songs kind of, they don't just inspire and influence me, or the artists influence me, the songs inspire me, but they go really well with I think with my tracks, and again it's quite a varied mix. It's not just one long song. It's like it's a very cohesive mix, if that makes sense. It's like one mix rather than one song, yeah, one long song. But then you could argue sometimes mixes are one long songs. Let's see how it works with the ride. Okay. Did I put this out on bloody Twitter? I don't think I did. Oh, sometimes I forget. I sometimes undermarket myself. under promo. I'm going to shout this out on Twitter. Let's see, sign in. Oh, come on. Twitter's being really annoying today. Clearly, no. Let's see. Yeah. Log in, damn it. Alright, we're in. Twitter. It's also annoying that TikTok, actually Medium does it, but TikTok does it where the username is at something. So when you put it on social media, it kind of like, it thinks that you're, on Twitter, it thinks that that's the username for that social media. What they should have done is just drop the at. I don't know why they have the ats. It's just lack of thinking. So yeah, on social media, it can be a nightmare. Because sometimes it'll separate every URL. It's got the at in. I'm on TikTok right now. Producing song. Pendulum. Okay, then what I'll do is I'll drop that on Twitter, and then I'll do it on the Discord, on the private Discord, Kave Discord. And just shout it out on LUCKYKAT. Do I do a stream on TikTok? That'll help, hopefully. Just push it out there to a few people. And then, I might just do one. Hey, PaintMonkey96, thanks for joining. How are you doing? Just started arranging a new song called Pendulum. Let me know what you think. Although it's like almost from scratch, so there's probably not enough there to go. It's got something, Dave. So what I want here is, this is an 8-bar intro. Dustin, thanks for all the likes. If you are watching, can you share this stream with your friends, or hit the like button? Either of those two things helps it get found in the TikTok algorithm, and we can get this stream found, and then more people will join, and then there's more chat, so it's good for you guys as well. You can talk music or whatever. So this, let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to alternate the bars so it's like that. And then I think I want this ride to, let's see, I think I'm going to do it like this. And just alternate it for 2. Let's see how that sounds. Alright, so simple little rejig there makes it more interesting. Dustin says, off to an appointment, I'll check you next time for sure. Nice one, mate. Listen, thanks for joining today, yeah? Thanks for all your support and positivity, and thanks for all the likes. You basically have helped us get to 2,000 likes in about an hour or in a bit, so thanks, man. Appreciate you. Please share the stream with your friends and hit that like button. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one, mate. It might be tomorrow. See how I feel. But I'll let you know. Take care. Rock on. And then maybe the kick, I think the kick's going to come in there. Or could I bring in the bass? I might bring in the bass here. After 9 bars? Wait. No. So that bass is clashing with vocals for sure. So if I get a multi-band, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use this plugin called Span, and I'm going to see what frequencies vocals are taking up this vocal chop. It's basically 1.07. How do I zoom in? Zoom, zoom, zoom! How do I zoom? Damn it, where's the zoom? Should be easy. Oh, come on. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh, wait a minute, here we go. Alright, let's go again. 1.07, bang on. Alright, good. So, I'm going to duck With the bass, I'm going to go to 1.07 right there. Why is it not doing anything? There it is. Huh. Still not quite. Oh, come on. Balls it up. 1.07. Alright, so I'm cutting the bass where the vocals are. Kind of like a multi-band sidechain. So now it sounds better. 2,000 likes, guys. Nice one. Keep hitting that like button and let me know what you think of the new song, Pendulum. I'm working on in the Cat Cave, my studio. Alright, so that takes us to there with the I just want it to go. Where did the. There it is. Come on, synth. Should just. Oh, that's it. I don't know why I wasn't doing it before. Okay, now it's doing it. Okay, good. Alright. So, drums. Decks, drums, rock and roll. Let's try with. to 19 is 8 bars, okay. That's it. And then bass, extend that to 19, which is, oh no, right, 13, and then 4 is 17. Wait. Then I think the kick's going to come in. So let's go with kick 1. And that can just come in for 8 bars, which is 25. And then, okay. It's kind of weird that it doesn't sit perfectly there. So it's 8 bars, and it's that's okay. All right. Probably going to get the synths in here as well. On bar 17. That can come later. Like that. That's a nice. Then the little kick, the little shuffling, what do you call it? Fill. Okay, this is good. This is something's brewing here. I feel something brewing. Something's brewing in the cat cave. Just gonna invite a few people in. Again, why does TikTok not tell you you've already invited actually autistic and then green bean? Green bean's the last one. Okay, so I think it's this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's try that. That'll be fun. Let's go. See if we can get a few more people in. We hit 2,000 likes, which is great, and it's sort of just chilled. kind of want to start with that. So, this is fiddly. Let's do. I think I'm going to do this one first. I feel like this might be the way to start it. This synth first. Let's try this. Yeah, and then I think that's going to come in. This is a little tricky. This is where I need to use different colors on the arranging. Maybe I just change this to slightly different color. Looks crap. Makes sense though to do that. Okay, I'm into this. I'm firmly into the track. I believe. I mean, if you're into it, other people are going to be into it, right? You've got to be into it first, that's what I'm saying. If you're not into it, then no one's going to be into it. That melody is just right, that synth. And then, let's try the third one. No, that comes later. So then what have we got? Synth 2 is the first breakdown at a minute is like, wow, like perfect. Perfectly, literally first minute. What's that, 33 bars, 32 bars. And then breakdown with this sound that I really like. So, how do we transition? It's going to come back to this. No. What other basses have I got here? No. This might work. This bass sound. Let's see. There's going to be effects. I'll throw in an effect there that's like a wash out. Almost needs a cymbal actually. Like a reverse cymbal. Actually, this might work. That might work right there. That drum rack, which I didn't think would work. Let's see. At some point, part of the studio upgrade will include a new chair because it looks comfortable, but when you sit in it for too long, 3 hours, 4 hours, it gets uncomfortable. This is actually where I could bring in a soft kick. Yes, nice. Which I just happen to have. Sometimes all these happy accidents are not accidents. Perfect. Perfect kick. Didn't know it was going to work, but it did. Bonzo. We're on 33, so 8 is 41. So That's to there. These drums can go to 41. Bass can go to 41. Synth can go to 41. And then what other sounds to bring in? Oh, okay. It's actually, I could do finger snaps here maybe. Let's try these. Let's see how these sound going there. Maybe even try 3 different snaps in this section. Glitchy. These snaps are off though. Yeah, well. The second one's off. That first one's okay. The second one's definitely not. Move these around a bit. This one is probably better. So why is this so light? It just sounds. Maybe that's it. I don't think it's gonna work. Let's hear it. Doesn't work in this section. Getting that reverse thing again, like a reverse snare. Let's see. That's not too bad. This is going to work. This is actually where I need maybe a snare. Where's that good snare? No, I've already got that snare. Okay, that might work because it's pretty in face. Pretty good. So let's do. That sound is fine. Snare 2 is going to come in here as well, I think, and just fill this out. So, where do we want it? Cool. Great. convinced about that snare sound. That's interesting, because I am just tweaking. Okay, this needs to be a different color. I wouldn't normally do this. I'm using different samples. Let's see. And the fourth one can come in here. Around here somewhere. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one's going to be 4. There we go. Okay, that actually works beautifully well. Alright, let's try this. So that's a little breakdown, 15 seconds, and then what is missing? Or how do we transition? Let's see. Let's see if that's going to come out. That cuts, so what is not cutting? Seems like it's this. Oh yeah, it is. Wow. What is causing that to run up? Show automation. Out, and then. Oh, great. There we go. Just sometimes if you have like a note kind of going straight into the, or carrying over, should I say, into the breakdown, it completely ruins it. Sometimes it can work, but sometimes it can ruin it, and that was ruining it. So now I cut the two sounds out, the bass and it's much cleaner. clone that, duplicate that, and then bring in this extra synth. Wait. 2, 3, 4. Like it. So there's the second one, which is okay. So I need this. I need this in. Oh, this is going to be. Wait, no. This is another section, so it's going to be. This is where you're running. I'm running out of colors. Guess back to red, back in black. Yes, and 3, that's going to have to change to that. Bar 49, so 8 bars is 757. That's going to go to there, okay. And then probably kill the kick here. Yeah. Percussion, kill that. Bass. No. Bass 3 though, this could come in here. Maybe. Let's see how this sounds. Bass 3. Beat repeat on this one. Alright, it's brewing. No, not with that. Pad. Oh yeah, the pad. Let's get the pad in here. Spy step. Who's watching? 2,000 likes. No one's on at the moment. Where's that sound, mate? That's where the gold glove will come in, and it will flash him above the head like this. Let's try that with the kick just for shits and giggles. like interesting sounds in the background there. Again, I think it's just a combination of sounds, but it sounds like there are these weird sort of like calls from some effect. Let's see. Trying to work out where they're coming from. So in the background. Box 3 is going to come in. Let's see. Oh, this is sounding really good. So I need this to extend. Can I just extend that? Oh! When you find an Ableton shortcut that you didn't know about, it's very satisfying. 16 bars, so 50, 63. Alright, let's go. 63. Try that. Let's go! This is brewing, it's brewing. Feel it. Oh, fuck, I miscalculated, didn't I? Let me edit. Alright, 7 and 8 is 15. Oh, 15. Whoops. 2 off. Close. Close, but no cigar. Alright, let's try again. That hitting more frequently, which is that sound. So I need that hitting mass. So if I go, wait. That's going to work. I think it has to be like this. Let's do that again. And then really, I think it's just gonna. Did I not put the pad in? Like, I think I missed the pad. Whoops. All right, pad. Where is the? So the kick is not kicking. So should I put an LFO there? I think so. Because the kick's not kicking. can always watch that. Now it's going to give it some movement. How much movement is? I feel like the pad can probably stay as just as D sharp. So if I do this and then actually wait, if I do that, duplicate and then dump that, start with this one. Where is the pad? Okay, so if I go like that. Let's try that again with this panel. All right, invite a few people. Excuse me. Let's go to here. Bass is a little loud. This one. That frequency also is massive. I need this to alternate, so 2, 3, 4. I think I need the kicks to come back in now. That's the direction I'm not coming from. It's getting warm in here. Hace calor. And then bring the kicks back. So, kickerific. Let's get them in. Let's see where. It's going to be bar 73. So, let's open that. Eight bars is 81. Okay, I also want the big kick, the other kick. This kick. Kick, 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 kick. That 4, 8. Oh no, whoops. 81. 81. Cut that bass to this and then bring in some more synths. See what synth sounds. I think it was loads. 11. Let's see what we got. Pad. So maybe for this second bit, this needs to be. Can stay. I do this. Pad sounds good. And then we've got Synth Lead and Synth Lead 2. Which So that's still in. change, but then the kicks are going to come in. So maybe take the kicks out here. Let's try again. Yeah, okay. Wait, does the kick come back? When did... Oh, okay, the kick's coming in. Alright, so the kicks are on, bass is on, this needs to go, this needs to... Oh, what the fuck, sorry. Cut! First positions. This is good. Because that with the bass is good for a breakdown, but not, this is like the verse pattern. Really simple bass line, but it's this kind of really moody, salty, filthy bass line. It's just simple, it's good. It works really well. And then that's, how many, is that 16 bars? 16 bars. So, 6 and 9, 7, 3, 8, 9, yeah, 16. So, now, what I want is I want the other synths in for the breakdown, which is going to be synth 2. Synth 2, and then synth 3. I think synth 4. Let's try it. Yeah. 5, 6. Alright, 4's coming out. So where's 2? Second synth. Let's try that. Was synth 2 off? No. Cassandra Munoz, how's it going? Thanks for joining. How is your day going? I'm working on a new track called Pendulum in the Cat Cave, which is my studio. So it's really it's gone from nothing to this in like an hour or something while streaming. It's pretty cool. I'm going to bring these vocals back in because, just again, good tension. Wait a sec. great. That synth chop is so good. We're like 3 minutes now, so I feel like it's gonna be 6 minutes now. Okay, let's do this again, and then this time I feel like there needs to just be that bass crunching. Let's get this bass in here. Give the synth some support. Just give it a little bit low end, otherwise it's just gonna be... Same again with the bass one. It's like overflowing into that, so I'm gonna cut it there and boost it back there, and then what was the other thing? I think that was it, right? Okay, that cuts. And then the synth bus, I think, wait, what was the synth that was hanging on? I think it was synth 1. Synth 1 is the culprit. Yeah, it is. Alright, let's cut that like that, and the delay's got to go off. So on, off. Okay. Alright, let's try that again. And then, now what's the plan? Just hit 3 minutes basically. I had an idea a minute ago, and it was, what was it? Let's bring in. So I'm going to do that 1 times 2, and I'm going to bring in this one, just a little bit of variety, just to keep it interesting. And then I think at this point it's going to be maybe get that drum loop back in. This is 105. 105. So how many bars? Let's try that. 8 and 5, 13, yeah. Probably coming with the rides. Let's see if that helps. see a gap there like and then in two with the kicks. So these two kicks. All right, basses to the batter's box. We might just turn this off actually in a minute. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, nothing there. And the bass is going to come back. Yeah, okay. All right, all right. Actually, no. Nope. Nope. Shot all the way, all day long. How long have I got? Got till about 4:30, guys, so go about 20 minutes. That coffee is absolutely amazing. Sometimes simple coffee, the fucking tune is all you need. Alright, so let's work out. I need to just work this bit out and then we are home free. So first synth. I don't even know if that part came in, wait. Come on. Ah. Actually these two have, yeah, okay. Oh, I did that. Okay. Go with that. Just getting a little tired. That's all. Just the brain is timeout. Almost need a timeout. 3 hours straight. Samson King in the house. How are you, Samson? Thanks for the likes, man. We just broke the 2,000 like barrier, so thanks to you. Appreciate you, mate. Appreciate you. I'm working on a new song, by the way, called Pendulum, which I didn't start. This wasn't the plan. It was pretty much go back and see what song I could work on from my kind of demos and sketches, and this was like from 2 weeks ago, and it's just really, it's got some great energy. This is blown up in like 2 hours, however long I've been on, and it's really sounding good. Glad to hear you good. What part of the world are you joining us from? Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Started off a little bit tired today, but I feel good. This song has just leveled me up. Oklahoma. I've never been to Oklahoma. Closest to you would be Austin. I used to live in Austin, Texas. I was there for like 5 years, and I had a friend, actually a good friend there, who was he definitely Oklahoma. I'm not sure, I can't remember what part of Oklahoma. But yeah. OKC, right? Wait, Oklahoma. OKC Thunder is your team. They had a really good run actually while I was in Austin. How's the city, and how's the music scene? I don't know too much about it over there. This bit's good. This bit's good. Oh, it's just so simple, but it's just so good. It's that. And then it alternates. It's not bad. I mean, Ponca City Notchments. How do you pronounce that? Is it Ponca or Ponca? Or something else? Ponca maybe. Ponca. It's an interesting name, actually. Interesting word. Ponca. Ponca, wow. What is Ponca known for? Is it barbecue like Texas, or yeah? What's it known for? What attracted you to the city, I guess, as well? Is there a good food scene? Any good? Yeah. I know nothing about it. I'll be there one day when LUCKYKAT takes to the road. I was going to say, does the world tour? The world tour of America. Yeah, thanks for the likes. Yeah, the more likes we get, the more this gets found by TikTok's algorithm. And then something's like on Saturday I streamed and got 33 somehow. I guess it's an algorithm thing or a Saturday thing, but we got 33,000 views. It was insane, and it was just like apps. It was chaotic. It's kind of hard to keep up with the chat. Today's more chill. Not much, just had some family up here. It's oil. Black gold. Is that what they call it? Black liquid gold. Or liquid gold. Yeah, Texas was similar. Yeah, same with me. I'm in Peoria, Arizona, which is kind of a suburb of Phoenix. It's the same thing. I would not be here ordinarily, but you know, family's here. It's over 100 every day outside, and it's too hot to be outside. So I'm like, it's worked out pretty well for my music career because I'm learning really fast and just making a lot of music and talking to fans and new people on TikTok as well, which is cool. Now I need to bring this vocal chop back in right here. Maybe just one on the bar. Let's see. That's quite good, just the two. I don't want to like kill it, because I'll bring it back in eventually. Just to tease you into it. Nice, this is good, this is good. And then probably a few more bars of this. What are we up to? That's, I think 16. So if I do that, one more, and then this is gonna come. Nice one, Samson. I'll be back. You make Sudani. Did he teach you that one? Yeah, see you in a little bit. Thanks for joining and for the likes. Stephen King has joined through the invites. Nice. Wait. Oh, cool. Oh, no. Well, Samson, if you're still there, thanks for sharing it with Stephen King. Maybe the novelist. Or maybe not. But yeah, Stephen, welcome to the party. Welcome to the Cat Cave, LUCKYKAT TV, TikTok, whatever you want to call it. How you doing today? Are you in Oklahoma as well? In Ponca City. Ponca City in the house. Never heard of it, never been, but Ponca City. Ponca. Get your ponker on. It's not bonkers, it's ponkers. Stephen, feel free to say hi in the comments or ask me any questions about what I'm doing. I'm actually programming music, electronic music. I'm not just watching TV or listening to music, which is why it probably sounds a bit repetitive at times, because I'm live looping. But this is a track I'm working on called Pendulum, which has just come out of nowhere really. In 2 hours it's just turned into this, which is pretty cool. Probably where let's see, I think the kicks are going to drop out here for a second at about 1:37. Let's cut these, see how it sounds. Keep that going for another few bars. Kicks come back in. 2, 3, 4, and then back in. Okay. All right. Okay, kicks. Hold it. Hold it. Freeze. 153, bass stops at 153, okay. I like that little fill. Not big fill. This is actually where you want the big Prid snares. It's this one. Yeah. So you want that accent snare to come in right there. Actually, maybe even over here as well. Almost with like loads of reverb, just really. Let's see if we can get this to line up. Now.
Like 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah. Alright, I'm going to probably close things up in a second, guys. We gotta run. This needs to be way louder. This is actually a really simple thing to do. You do a reverse snare and then you do it the regular way, so it's kind of maybe have a little gap between them. I actually want probably almost feel like it needs to be guys, I've got to run. Thanks to everyone who's joined today and supported the stream, and for all those likes. We hit 2,000 likes today, which is pretty good. I will probably be back online tomorrow. If you want to follow me on Twitch, so you can actually see the programming sessions kind of point of view on screen, it's twitch.tv/LuckyKatMeowsic. I'm on most socials. I'm at LuckyKatMeowsic as well. So follow up, and yeah, if you can share this, the stream with friends, that'd be awesome. And if you go to my bio, there's a link that should be, I was going to say it's official LUCKYKAT.com works, but there's just a link on there to all my music. So yeah, if you want to help out or support, get LUCKYKAT onto the main stages. Yeah, have a listen. Let me know what you think. I'm on Spotify. LUCKYKAT's on Spotify. Everything basically: Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, the rest. So yeah, link in bio. You've heard that before. Go listen to the tunes. Let me know what you think. I'll see you on the next one. Nice one. See you guys. Thanks for today.